So I know I'm pretty late on this, but I have been keeping up with what's going on in the gaming world, and I did notice that one of my other favorite games, though it hasn't gotten as much shine as it should, but it's a gem. It's a gem of a game. Uh, you could say it's kind of in the shadow of Monster Hunter a little bit, Street Fighter, a lot of major titles Capcom has, but this is a major gem that Capcom has kind of put on hold for a while. But you couldn't say like it's good that they put it on hold for this long, because now we have it on these crazy gaming engines, these game systems now with the graphics and everything. So now they have all what they need to make Dragons Dogma even better than it was in the first game. And the first game is still extremely playable. It still has a great storyline, great content, great in-game content as well. Just keep you playing for hours and hours. But we're going to review Dragons Dogma 2 and see what we can, pick from it and see what's coming in this new game. I hope they make the frontier lands like they were supposed to in Dragons Dogma 1, but they made up for that with Bitter Black Isle. So I'm hoping that we get the frontier lands and a Bitter Black Isle type of end game as well to back that up, unless they're just going to come with another expansion like they did in the first game. We don't know, but let's check out the trailer and see what we got coming.
At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the console.
On the console?
The return of the sovereign.
I'm definitely not wearing those shoes. Is that a griffin?
Welcome, ARISEN.
Oh, it looks so good, man. It looks so good.
Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Now they got like cat creatures that you can pick from as a race. Oh, look at that dragon.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
You know what I'm curious of? Why didn't Capcom make a cross? Why didn't Capcom put that dragon in Monster Hunter?
Take his father's place. Word reached the castle that the ARISEN had been found.
Pitiable arisen.
Gotta let it drag. Oh, it's a minotaur. Oh, that's tough. Got the Cyclops back. We have Gorgons. Oh, that's wild. It's God of War boss. I forget that dragon's name. It had a cool name too.
If ye intend to do what I could not, and fell the dragon true, I would gladly.
Yeah, you talking about fatalist? You talking about fatalist? That guy would have been a menace in Monster Hunter. March. Oh yeah. So we can do a whole playthrough of Dragon Dogma 1, and before that one shows up. But it looks so good, man. The combat looks so good. Where is that at? The combat graphics look so good. Even just the environment looks so good.
Aught you can of this world you must protect.
Now this is a game you definitely have to explore a lot. I'm curious how big the open world landscape will be, because it was pretty big even in Dragons Dogma 1. So it'll make you curious how big it might be in this game. And I'm also curious if Medusa, if she turns you to stone, is it just game over? Like in Final Fantasy.
Certain that her son would take his father's place. Word reached the castle that the ARISEN had been found.
Pitiable ARISEN.
A Minotaur, man, that is dope, man. They put in a whole bunch of other mythical creatures in this game.
You need only believe in your own destiny.
This new class, that thing looks sick. That new class looks sick.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
Say the talking dragon. Why wasn't that? That should have been in Monster Hunter World. It would have to be in World.
I could not, and fell the dragon true.
Because it is that the graphics of
Gladly pass all to the wisdom I possess.
this dragon is definitely fit for World. So yeah, that's definitely Monster Hunter World. That thing needs to be. Wait, is it PS5 exclusive? Oh, holy shit. This is a PS5 exclusive. Oh, man. Oh, whew, it's going to be a hurt piece for all other game engines. Oh, that's going to be a hurt piece. But I have a PS5, so we'll be playing Dragons Dogma 2 with no problem. For sure, for sure. But, man, this, it looks so good, man. It looks so good. So got a pre-order. I guess you get the early game weapons, which I can't tell with this in the way. But you know, early game weapons always good. I'm curious if they're gonna have torpor in this game, because torpor was kind of like broken in Dragons Dogma 1. Like, you apply it to it affects every monster, any and every enemy in the game. It affects. Torpor is basically like it slows everything down to like half speed. And if you put it on a, what do you call them, pawn, and they launch, one of my pawns always have like an archer to cast. I think it's tenfold volley. Tenfold volley. It just basically sprays arrows, rains arrows down, and covers and hits all enemies basically in the AOE. So you get several enemies with that in their half speed, and then not to mention if you set them on fire, it's just if they're weak to fire, it's just a wipe. Like, you just wipe everything. But everything's at half speed, and it's basically cheating, kind of. But, you know, it was a mechanic that you exploited. You know, it's in the game. You're supposed to use what they give you. But might have been a little too strong. But you take what you can give them, because, you know, Dragon's Dogma is not an easy game. Like, you think it's... You've seen the gameplay and everything like that. I don't know if they watered it down. I don't know if they watered down Dragon's Dogma 2. But Dragon's Dogma 1, like, you will die a lot. A good amount of times in Dragon Dogma 1 starting up, before you get, you know, your equipment, your gear, you know, the right pawns to help you throughout your gameplay. But I hope you all enjoyed this review of Dragon Dogma 2, because we will be playing that. What's going on out there? But yeah, we'll be playing Dragon's Dogma 2, and we'll be playing Dragon's Dogma 1 in the meantime, while we wait for Dragon's Dogma 2, which is a few months away, which is good. So we can jump right into that. and I'm loving the gameplay, the graphics, the new monsters I see that you're gonna be able to fight. I'm sure it's gonna be just a great experience overall. Like, this looks good. I hope they kept the same difficulty that they did in Dragons Dogma 1. It is an easy difficulty in the game to start, but you know, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go, you know, regular difficulty, and usually towards the end game, that's gonna ramp up to hard, very hard, etc. So we'll be doing all that. I can't remember if the difficulty affects your XP. I know if you go up in the experience, that you'll gain more experience, gold, etc. If I remember correctly. But anyway, look forward to us on the channel playing this game and having fun, going through the whole storyline, vocations, builds, everything like that, which is a few months away. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. And I hope you played Dragons Dogma 2 and we can share in our own experiences. But until then, tune into the next video. I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, do the proper thing. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you then. Peace.